After its typical lengthy beta process, Apple has released iOS 17.5 to everyone. Download it now while I show you everything new. Here I have my iPhone 15 Pro Max with the final release of iOS 17.5. My download weighed in at a hefty 6.5 gigs, though your mileage may vary based on your device. I've gone ahead and got it installed, so let's hop into all of the new features and changes. In Apple News, we see quite a few updates. First is offline support. It doesn't take everything offline, but it does give you access to the Today feed and the News Plus tab for Apple News Plus users. Then we have a new game, as Apple looks to expand its challenge to the New York Times and its popular gaming segment. To go with the existing Crossword and Crossword Mini, there is a new Quartiles game. The word game challenges users to combine tiles to create words, eventually finding all 4-part words. It's kind of tough, but I've been playing quite a bit. It's kind of fun. Finally, there's a new scoreboard to show your stats and streaks for all of your Apple News Plus games. Please don't judge my progress here. Apple's podcast widget now will dynamically change its background color based on the podcast playing. So when I play HomeKit Insider maybe, great podcast by the way to go check out, it turns a bluish gray color. Recently played podcasts will surface in Spotlight now if you type in podcasts. That's also kind of handy. In the EU, Apple now supports web distribution of apps. That means you'll be able to download and install iOS apps directly from websites and won't require the App Store or third-party app marketplaces. In Settings, Privacy and Security, Passkeys access for web browsers has a new icon to go with it. Kind of small, but it's new. Google recently launched its own Find My Device network, which is very similar to Apple's own Find My. The two work together on a security feature that allows users to be alerted to any unwanted trackers that are following them. That's been implemented here in iOS 17.5, so you'll see if any Bluetooth devices are following you, and not just if it's an AirTag or another Find My one. In Books, there's a new reading counter. This helps you achieve your reading goals and takes you to a dedicated tracking page. Apple's previously announced 2024 Pride wallpaper is here too. It's a dynamic wallpaper, so it animates as you lock or unlock your phone. And there's also various states of it. If I can kind of turn my phone on and off, you'll see these different views of it, but it looks really striking. Finally, there's a new repair state feature for iOS devices. Typically, when you have to send your phone in for repair, you need to first remove Find My on the device. Now when you go to disable Find My, it'll ask if you want to put it into repair mode. This still allows the device to be tracked during its restorative journey. Found deep within the code of iOS 17.5 are also references to an unannounced Beats product. Apple discontinued the Beats Pill Plus in 2022, I believe, and never released a replacement. Now, after seeing various celebs toting it around, iOS 17.5 appears to add support for this new pill speaker. I'd expect to see an announcement coming in the next few weeks or months. If you missed the news, Apple also just released a bunch of new devices, including 2 new iPad Airs, 2 new iPad Pros, an updated Magic Keyboard, and the Apple Pencil Pro. This update brings all the necessary icons and names to Apple's other devices, plus supports the new Apple Pencil Pro in Find My. If you want to learn more about those devices, make sure you check out the videos I've linked, plus subscribe to the channel and turn those notifications on. Spot any other changes in iOS 17.5? Let me and everyone else know down below in the comments.